Preparations are underway for an English Defence League rally in Leicester tomorrow. Unite Against Fascism is holding a counter-protest, and police say they'll do everything they can to keep them apart.
2,000 officers will be in the city centre as the two groups march through the streets. In a moment, we'll hear about a peace vigil taking place at Leicester Cathedral. But first, Rajiv Popat has this report.
Businesses in Leicester preparing for tomorrow's rally, and this is the reason why. In October 2010, there was violence and disorder. Traders are worried these scenes could be repeated.
We have got to close on Saturday for about an hour and a half, and people are asking me if we're open. They're cancelling orders for Saturday, you know, they'll pick them up Friday, and it does affect your business.
As you know, the business is down, everybody's business is down, and it shouldn't happen at all.
At 12:30, the EDL will march from St Margaret's Way past the bus station into the city near the clock tower and back to their starting point. Despite the UAF being given a set route to march by Leicestershire Police, the group has decided to hold a static demonstration instead. Leicestershire Police say we need to stress that demonstrators should not assemble elsewhere prior to the marches and should go directly to their designated points. Any person taking part who knowingly fails to comply with the conditions is guilty of an offence for which they may be arrested. The English Defence League say they're against Islamic extremism and are coming to Leicester to highlight a recent court case in which 4 Muslim women were spared jail sentences for a street attack on a white woman. What has that got to do with Islamic extremism?
It has to do with Islam as an ideology. Islam in this country is being treated as a master race, and there's a two-tier system. We're against Islam as a fascist ideology, but also against a two-tier system and the apologists and the people who appease it.
We think it's important to show that the community is not divided, that we are one community, black, white, Asian and Jew, and we're going to come together and show our opposition in a peaceful, lawful way.
When the EDL last came to town, the police operation cost more than £800,000. Why don't you pay for the policing?
Well, I don't, because I'm a British taxpayer, and so a majority of the English Defence League supporters. Most of the groups who protest don't pay taxes. They're either students or they're Muslim organisations.
Most protests don't end up in lots of violence.
No, but they don't need to spend that much money.
Police have asked pubs to remain closed between 8 AM and 1 PM. In 2010, many shoppers stayed away. It could be the same tomorrow.
Well, let's cross to Rajiv Popat now at a peace vigil at Leicester Cathedral. Rajiv, what are people there saying tonight?
Good evening. Well, the message that people here want to get across is the fact that solidarity exists between the various diverse communities here in Leicester. I'm joined now by the Dean of Leicester, Vivian Fall. Why is it so important for this peace vigil to take place?
Firstly, because we affirm that those who are different from us are actually a gift to us in this city. And secondly, that we believe that God can gather this whole city in unity together, because we simply want to affirm the peace and well-being and flourishing of this glorious, global and diverse place.
And there are members of various faith groups here, and Suleiman Nagdi is from the Federation of Muslim Organisations. Suleiman, what is your reaction to the fact that EDL are coming to Leicester for the second time in 15 months?
I'm extremely sad and concerned. Certain people wish to come into the city to divide the city, and we will remain resilient in the face of such attack on us. We are concerned that this may cause community cohesion to break down within the city of Leicester, and we are grateful to all the different faith communities and people of no faith who have gathered here today in the cathedral to show the solidarity and support of each other. And this is what makes Leicester the best shining example, certainly not in this country, but even across Europe.
Okay, well, in a few moments there will be time for quiet reflection, and people will be praying for peace for tomorrow.
Well, let's hope so. Rajiv, thank you very much.